and welcome to this series where I recreate food from TV shows, games and movies. And if you haven't seen the last episode, the link will be in the description. I am now going to be making Gingy from Shrek. I just thought, since it's around the Christmas time, I thought it would be nice to make something related to Christmas. So, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed while watching this video, what other food you want me to make, and also give me video suggestions for the future. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, we're going to be starting off by sieving the flour into this mixing bowl here. Quite a lot of it. So now we just sieve away into the bowl. And as I said in the last video, if you get any big lumps in there, like I have here, just push it down with your forefingers and it'll go in. Next we have got some bicarbonate soda. We have now got our cinnamon. And then 2 of this lovely ginger. And then the next thing you need to do is get this butter, chuck it in, and then rub it together so that way it makes a nice doughy sort of thing. So I'll show you how to do it. This is one of the basics I actually learned in food tech back at secondary school. Real basic technique, but very effective in day-to-day baking. Now that's the sort of look and like texture we want in here. Alright, now let's move on to the next step. The next step is to put this sugar into the bowl. So we just chuck it in and give it a tiny stir. Just until it blends together. There we go. Make sure you scrape the rim of the bowl so that way you get everything in there. And make sure nothing goes to waste and everything is in the dough. Or in this case, the flour mixture. It'll become a dough in a minute. Alright. Next, we need to crack this egg into here. And here's quite a chefy thing to do. Once cracked into a separate bowl, check for eggshells. That's something I have always learnt when I was in catering college. Always check for shells. I think we are good. So next thing, we need 4 tablespoons of this lovely golden syrup, which may take a while, so that's why I'm going to speed up right now. Alright, now all of this is in here. Next thing we do is take this fork and just give it a little bit of a beat. Make sure everything has been blended together. I think that looks good. There we go. And now we just pour this in. And this is where we get handy. Alright, so and we just take this and we just get a little handy and just bring it together. As I said, we were getting a little handy. That's what she said. And then we just want to make sure we keep on doing this until we form a nice dough. There we go. That is the sort of look we're looking for. There we go. Okay, next thing we need to do is take it out and give it a little knead. We don't want to be as aggressive like when we're making bread, but we just want to make sure that we're nice and gentle, but also give it the same veracity. So just like that. And we just want to keep this up until it's nice and smooth. I'd say that's pretty smooth. I quite like the look of it. Maybe just one more good knead wouldn't hurt. You can never be too careful with cooking. Okay, so now all we need to do is cling film this baby up and toss it in the fridge for 15 minutes. So I'll just skip to 15 minutes ahead in time. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, and now we had the dough risen a bit. So now all we need to do is roll out the dough and cut out all the gingerbread men. So we need to make sure it's half a centimetre thick, so that way it's not too thin so it doesn't burn. And we also have to make sure it's not too thick, otherwise it won't cook properly. So here we go. Okay, now we're ready to cut them out. So what we do is take this little handy dandy little guy, just press down slightly, and then just carefully wedge him out. Maybe doing it again because it hasn't quite cut properly. There we go. Then carefully take him out and then place him on here. Now, here's the thing, we didn't have any baking parchment, sad times, but all we did was grease this baking tray with butter and flour. That is a good alternative if you don't have baking parchment. Alright, I'll do the rest and then I'll pop them in the oven. Okay, so this is the first batch that we cut out. We've got the others just over here, and we're gonna cook them all separately. So what we do is just pop these in the oven here and put them on heat for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'll get back to you. Okay guys, it's now the next day. I actually left the gingerbread men over here just to cool down a little bit, so that way they harden, because we don't want them too soft. So I definitely feel like these are the sort of things we were looking for. So all we have to do now is decorate them in the style of Gingy. But unfortunately, since we're cheapskates, we don't have the gumdrop buttons. So we're resorting to Smarties. Okay, here we go. And finally, give them a mouth. Oh, it would help to take the cap off. And there we have it. This is how you make Gingy from Shrek. And as any good chef, I've got to try it. So, just like in the movie, I'm going to bite one of his legs off. I love gingerbread. So this, for me, is heaven. And there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. If you have any suggestions as for other things you want me to make for this series. And if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I might be making another video probably around Christmas. It should be up by Christmas Day. It all depends on, well, a lot of things really, because obviously I've got people in the house now, and what I want to do is a music video of like one of my favorite Christmas songs. So it really all depends on what's going on in the house. Like I may not, so I can't keep any promises. But be aware that I might be uploading a Christmas song on Christmas Day. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Inferno, signing off. Bye!